Hello, welcome back. Welcome to my kitchen. Come in, sit down, and let me cook for you. I'm Tom, the Sunday Dinner Chef. Let's get started. It's the Sunday before Christmas, so today I'm going to be making some homemade pasta. I'm going to make some shrimp and also lemon butter sauce. This is going to be fantastic. You know, you got to keep the fat guy happy. Not me, this guy. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, everybody, we're going to be making a simple pasta, no egg pasta. It's going to be 1 cup of semolina, which is double milled flour, semolina flour. Half a cup of warm water, hot water, between 95 and 105 degrees. And as you see right there, I'm adding in my favorite oregano, Mexican oregano. I'm going to be blending that all together. I'm going to add in a little bit of olive oil to it. Finish the water coming in. You'll see it ball up. Perfect, easy, simple pasta. On a stainless steel table now, I'm going to be putting some flour down. I'm going to be, that's actually semolina. I'm going to get this all kneaded together, ball it up, and let it sit. Probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Until it sets up and relaxes. I want the gluten to relax in it so that when I do roll it out, it will be nice and even. I want to get it transparent so you can almost see through it. Don't get any better. Hope Santa likes this. Okay, now the shrimp. Now they are U15s, pretty good sized shrimp. Now what we did was we took the shells off, and I put them into a small saucepan with some nice cool water, and then I'm going to put them on the stove with a little bit of black pepper. And now this is going to, I'm going to just render this down. I'm going to get the shrimp flavor out of the shells. Make a nice little stock for it. Now, I always take the shrimp, and I always, just for old habits die hard, you know, from the restaurant days, I split them down the back, and this way they all cook basically at the same time, because you do have some that are smaller, some that are bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split them all. As you see there, I have them portioned out, 6 each, and the size of the pan, they'll fit. Now, if there was 4 people sitting down, I would have a bigger pan, and I would also do portion the shrimp out that way, especially if they're sitting at the same table. That's what we used to do. So that's been a long time ago, though. Just to give you an idea of what it is, it opens it up a little bit more, and when you put them into the pan, they tighten up. I'll get them to the point where the middle is a little transparent, but I'll finish them off in the sauce. Now this little paring knife here, this has got a little history to it. This was my dad's. This thing's got to be, oh man, I don't know how old it is, but looking at some of these old knives like that, and the close-up picture there was, I guess it didn't come out too good. Made in the USA. Very rare these days, okay? But that thing's been around quite a few years. Keep it sharp and it still works. As you see right now, the pot is boiling away. The smell, you smell the seafood, the shrimp inside the house right now, and it means that we're going to be eating pretty soon. Okay, I'm going to pasta set probably about 45 minutes to an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it out a little bit and see if it stretches or it comes back. It feels pretty good. It feels really smooth, too, by the way. That means it's going to be a nice silky pasta. Yeah, let me get this thing unraveled here and on the table, and this should roll out pretty nice. It might have a little spring back to it. If that's the case, just leave it be. Let it get to room temperature a little bit more. Let them glutens relax. It's not an emergency that you have to get it done at a certain time. It'll be fine. So, rolling this thing out, and yeah, it's got a little bit of a spring to it, but it should be. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna roll this out and get it cutting, and let's get this Christmas dinner on the way here. Well, actually, 2 days before Christmas. I got to be good, because I want some new kitchen utensils from Santa. Okay, the dough is looking pretty good. I'm just going to rub some flour on it so it doesn't stick to the board. I'm going to flip it around a little bit, and I'm going to get ready to cut this in a little bit. So, now this gadget I just made right here, if you watch my other channel on the keto cooking, I use an awful lot of spaghetti squash. So what I did was I made a holder for it, because you know what? You can take some knuckles off with the spaghetti squash because it's not stable trying to cut it. It's really tough to work with. So it'll fit right in the center there. And if it's a smaller one, I can move the pegs a little bit. But just keep it from rocking back and forth so you don't take your fingers off. But today, this is going to be my pasta hanger. I'm going to lean it up against the wall. I'm going to put my pasta right in here and let it dry a little bit before I put it into the boiling water. Okay, so my new tool worked out well. Perfect pasta dryer. Not too bad. Okay, we're going to get ready now to start the shrimp. We're going to get ready to make the sauce and get this whole dinner finalized pretty soon. So it's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that's going to be different is I'm going to be adding the fish stock to it, and also I'll be putting in beurre manier, which is butter coated in flour. It's not a roux, it's actually softened butter that's raw, and put it in and let everything cook down, but it's not a lot of flour is my point. Now I'm going to be adding in lemon juice to it. Now you can do that to your taste. It's probably about 4 tablespoons of lemon juice that's going into the pan. Okay, after cooking the shrimp down a little bit, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in some shrimp stock and let that just cook down a little bit. And we're going to start building the sauce. Parsley going in, and also the beurre marnier now. I'm going to start putting this in gradually, stir it around a little bit. But I want that flour to cook off. There again, it's not a lot, and just building up some flavors. Then we're going to start dropping the pasta in. This is getting very close. All right, the pasta's in the pan. So what I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to start working the sauce a little bit more. Trying to get this thing thickened up a little bit. I don't want it too thick. As you can see, the pasta's starting to rise to the top of the pan. So guess what? Matter of minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, I would think. There it is in this one here. So what I'm going to do is you don't want to keep it in there too long. I'm going to start adding that into the sauce. And that's, like I said, one portion. And we're getting ready to plate this in a couple of minutes. Now, in something like this, you always want to taste it. You want to make sure that it's not too salty or it has enough lemon. The ratio is good. And if you noticed, this one here, no garlic. I didn't put any garlic in it. That's because it is a lemon butter sauce. All right, pasta's going in. I mean, just finished cooking off in the sauce. I'm going to add back the shrimp. I tell you what, look out, Santa Claus, here it comes. I don't leave milk and cookies, see? I leave pasta and shrimp for the old fat guy. I know he likes it. Well, I got to tell you, this was fantastic. I love making my own pastas and doing this kind of cooking because you know what? It comes from the heart. It's a lot of meaning to it for me. Me and Marie enjoy this so much, and I have no problem making it. I want to thank everybody for a fabulous year that I've had. I started this channel last year in November, and it took off pretty good because of you. Each and every one of you out there from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. I want you all to have a Merry Christmas and enjoy life. Believe me, it's short. Life is very short. So, well, there you have it, folks. And I just want to say one last thing to all of you. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night. Stay safe, everyone.